Hello, my friends. Welcome back in. It's episode 3. We're taking on Averon Bayonne. I think is how you say it. Just a quick update. Finances. We've dumped everything into the wage budget except 210. We'll talk about that. I don't know if he's going to be interested, but we have some targets. So let's talk through this. Transfer history. Oh, dear. Okay. It hasn't gone through yet. Okay, that's my mistake. So, where is it? We don't have enough scouts in enough time for the January window to just wait and scout players. So I tried offering some trials and have been shot down a couple times. We did sell Franklin Wadya to it was their Vale Bolt Club for 300 grand. Like, they didn't even argue. Like, done. So that's important. Because we're only going to get 210 of it. So that's what that 210 is. And so I can do... I can't because we're in the middle of, transfers. But essentially, that 210 buys me a little bit more wage budget because we are going to try and get Curtis Jones. Now, he rejected the trial. So he'll probably reject, the loan. But Liverpool says 17.5 or 22. I know he's 19. I just know of Curtis Jones being a good player. And I can't remember what happens to him, in the Football Manager universe. But he kind of solves a couple needs. He's multi-talented here. And I went looking, elsewhere to see what we had. Like, we had Tommy Doyle, 19-year-old Man City. But, I don't know if Tommy Doyle is any good. I'm not familiar with him as a player. But, at least a 10 on tackling and at least a 12 on first touch might be an upgrade, making 11 grand. So we do have scouts going out and doing some stuff. We have Jack Jenkins that's joined us on loan, or is going to join us on loan. I guess he hasn't shown up yet because I don't think he's shown up in my list. But again, as a midfield, our midfield's a little light. Like, when we look at it, just from a talent standpoint, there are a lot of defenders and left back, right backs. Which is kind of interesting. So that's kind of where we're at. So he's gonna be leaving. Yeah, okay, I'm just make sure that the lone player hasn't shown up over here or something. Something weird. Okay, I'm not crazy. He's not shown up. Okay, cool. So, trying to solve some problems. Wissa, I'm just going to call him Wissa, is going to miss today. He's got a pulled groin. That's the only significant change. I did, as you can tell, I've added in Vincent Legoff, who is a 31-year-old, pretty good-looking left back. He wants a new deal, which we're kind of ignoring for right now. We got to solve these other problems first before I start extending contracts when I'm not going to be here for them. But fairly professional. He hasn't played. He has played, but his match sharpness is terrible. So I want to get his match sharpness up, and the team that we're playing today should allow us to do that. We also brought in Sylvain Marveaux, who's 34, really not the most physical player, but pretty good technically. And the only reason he's coming in is because Wissa is out, so we had to slide Quentin Boisgard. There's you don't say the D, I'm sure. Over to the left wing, inverted standpoint. So we're kind of mixing and matching here a little bit today. We've also brought in Mendez, I think. Mindy. Judgment in the comments. But he's a decent right back. He's played 8 starts for us, so he's not my favorite one. That would be Abergel, Loreint. So, again, the team that we're playing here. Oh, I hate when it does this. Is National 3 Nouveau Aquitaine semi-pro team. Part of me goes I should take this advantage and start Fabien Lemont, but I also want to get some familiarity with this 4-2-3-1, so that's why I'm kind of trying to be a little strategic with the players we're bringing in. instead of, you know, starting our backup goalkeeper, which, you know, whoop-de-freaking do, right? Like, let's make sure let's get a positive performance. Well, that is the goal for today. It's important to have goals in life. Paul Nardi, I want to get a 6.8 or better. Really a 6.9 would be incredible, but anything above a 6.8, when he's at a 6.28 for the last 5 games, what has caused that? I mean, a 5.8 and a 2-1 loss, a 6.1 and a 4-0 loss, a 7.2 and a draw, a 2-1 and a 6.3 and a 2-1 loss, and a 6.0. The goalkeeping has been a problem, you could argue, recently. Like, it actually said something in the press, like, you know, he needs to play better. You know, some club legend or whatever said he needs to play better. Sorry, I'm trying to find my earbuds here and plug them in so that they don't fall off me chair. I kind of tuck them down in between the chair and the armrest. I'm sure you care about that. But again, I just want to say thanks for your support. New series. I it's like weird journeyman, and I kind of like it. We've had some other bids come in for like end of contract stuff that I'm hoping go through. We'll be like, you want to buy them now for like 10K? Sure. And just see what happens. Although I you know, if too many of them leave and then we don't have anybody in the midfield, I don't bring any loan prospects, then we got bigger problems. Next match only. Yes, attacking. No, I'm not going to make any other changes. When I click next game, I mean this game, not all. Like, it doesn't do me any good if you say we should go attacking, and I go, if the options are all games or next game only, shouldn't it just be this game? Why is this not on attacking? Like, we should be able to, again, I want to like work on our shape. So we got some attacking with the wing back, which we will not do when Soares is in. He's more of a support function. So an attack and a support here. We got the 2 defense, support, defend, and wreck people. Nardi I have on take fewer risks, but he's actually got, if you hover over here, 11 on kicking and 13 on throwing, and his passing is a 10. So I have given him the instruction to throw it long, which I've never done with a goalkeeper. We'll see how it works, because it also says distribute to center back. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. Again, we should be able to, you know, beat this team, but yeah. Let's get off to a good start, shall we? I gotta check. It has been a minute since I've recorded an episode with sound. I can hear the sound, so you can hear the sound. We can all hear the sound. It's great. Pump fist. Let's go win the game. Nobody cares. Fantastic. Let's get started. Oh, I always forget the first game. They ask you like 90 questions. Let's just skip this for you as a viewer. And I say that, and they only ask 2 questions. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. They've won 3 of their last 4 games, which I'm sure are all cup games because of the level they're at. We've lost 4 of our last 5. But we got actual photos, you know? Like, this is good stuff. Come on, fish. Are we just the big fish? That's just kind of funny to me. Where is the key we're doing key highlights. Yes. Key highlights, because again, we should beat this team, right? If we don't beat this team, I may get sacked immediately. That's not ours. Top of the box. Okay. Oh, just leave your man. That's fine. It's a minute and a half into the game, and we have given up a goal. And I have a football as the cursor. That's our ball. The other guy ran off, so it's not entirely his fault. Oh, dear. Are we that bad that like semi-pro team is going to beat us? We're away from home. Maybe we're rattled. Okay, our expected goals are going up. Fogacci. You gotta say it like that. With a really poor distribution to Mindy? Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. If this was live streaming, I could get live feedback. That's not a penalty. Okay. It wasn't? Okay. I do have Badu set up on, like, keep it simple, don't take risks, ball-playing defender. Or ball-winning midfielder. Lagoff on attack, swings it across! Tap in with his head. Tap in. We have to do tap ins. Easy goals. Our finishing is terrible. So our heading's not that great either. But, you know, that one worked. Dunk. So, you know, building some confidence here after an awful, jittery first 2 minutes of the game. Gets to the end line and just beats his man. Doinks it in with his head. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to say anything. I imagine Relegation Rangers just saying they're just watching. And, like, after that first minute and a half, he's got the scowl. And then after that one, he's like, really sending the signal that I want more. Yeah? 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 Can we infer that? Okay. Keep in possession. Oh, rattles it off the post. That was a rocketed shot. 78% possession. And it's a 1-all game. That's terrible. Oh, I haven't set up any of the set pieces. Long throws. You know, is it really worth it? Our quarter taking is so bad. Like, I kind of think, wow, we're not very good at the long shots now, are we? Or is that the guy that is good at the long shots? No, the long shots is Mon Conduit, but I'm sure it's like Mon Condu. That was the guy that came in for the 10 that was injured. Or the shift was because of the injury to the left winger, but he's playing the 10. Okay, that's a little bit better, right? Like we scored 2 goals, right? Against a really terrible team. You know, not semi-pro. Like, we should be beating this team, right? But we'll see how I get it. Okay. Distribution. A little overlap-looking feeling there on the right wing. There he is. Mende swings it in. Mon Conduit, long shots. Oh, I put some English on it. Woo, it was like curlicue. Doesn't work out, but that's okay. We like all this green. We might take our striker off. He's not doing so hot. But he's also, you know, fit. The other guys are already falling apart. So, keep it going. All positive. You know, new manager. Got to keep it positive at the very beginning. Right? I would like more than 1 goal, though. Like, from a lead standpoint. Oh, no. It's another set piece. Oh, okay. Our keeper's on a 6.6. It's not looking so hot for that 6.8 thus far. Okay, after this highlight, we're gonna take the striker off. Oh, another one. Okay, let's do that. Again, for you friends of the thing, friends. For you fans of Friends, it's like I gotta get in the map. So we're getting in the map. Okay, so we have 2 options here. This guy can also play on the wing, so are you any good at that? Yeah, but I'm trying to get match sharpness up. Let's just do Gribbage, I guess, for now. Go out there and make a difference. I want more goals. We're on attacking. Let's go. Chalaba. Moncondu. Boygar. I haven't listened to your comments from the second episode on how to say any of these names, so, you know, off we go here. Okay. Swings back to the ball, winning midfielder. Swings it. Okay, left and acres of space. Oh, he goes down! Who's the penalty taker? We haven't set those either. Let's find out. We're not good at these. It doesn't really matter. Is it Badu? No, it's Marveau. Marveau takes a deep breath and slots it home. Lovely stuff from that's his brace. Yes, that's the 10. Get in. He said, I want an opportunity. And when you gave him one and he slots it home, thanks for starting me against a terrible team. I don't know how much we can read into that. We're going to take, because Chalaba, I think, is our best defender. We're going to take him off. You're complacent, but whatever. Do you have a footedness preference? You can play ball-playing defender on the, with your right foot. That's what Chalaba is doing. That's fine. Okay, he's already... You know what? You've had a good game. We don't want you to get injured either. But match sharpness is important. What do you do? You're an advanced playmaker. So you could probably play support, right? Like we got set up in our system. Your tackling is terrible. Oh my goodness. Is yours any better? No, it's worse. I don't know my team. Let's just take him off and bring on Enzo. Enzo Lefebvre. That's a name. I love it. Let's just make you personalized. I don't know why I just personalized that. It's not gonna keep it in the. I am aware in my permanent tactic. I'm a little rusty, okay? I'm a little rusty. Forgive me. Okay. Okay. We're gonna win this ball back, boys. We're gonna win it back. We're gonna push them all. Oh no. Oh, it's right down the middle. Oh, how does Adrian Santos miss? We don't know, but he did. Let's just take it to positive. Let's pull the brake back a little bit. I'm not even gonna shout anything. It's not worth it. Get a yellow on the right back here. Oh, Adakura is yellow on yellow. Is it Adakura? Marveau having a wonderful game. Tries to loft it into Gribic. Can't get it there. Now they're on the run. What a name. Laplace Palais, maybe. Versus Laplace Palette. What? Oh, that was a lovely goal. They deserved better, but it won't stand. Are we going to see a replay that doesn't really show us the angle? Oh, it's if you're the small team there, you feel aggrieved, and I wouldn't really blame you. This is not an overwhelming win. Okay. Well, do a little encouragement. Let's see what happens. It's not an overwhelming win, but like, you know, when you get 72% possession, it's all about those patterns of play, right? And here's an angle that's going to show us nothing. Fantastic. I guess the red line is us. But, you know, maybe zoom the camera on the players. Just a suggestion. They didn't like the encouragement because someone's going to be like, that's when you're behind or whatever. I should have demanded more. But, like, maybe I should have praised. That's probably what I should have done. Rookie. Goalkeeper gets a 6.6. You know, life's all about goals. Good win, boys. Well done. Positive. It wasn't perfect. It was certainly memorable. Yeah? There's a long way to go. I'm trying to keep perspective here, okay? I have no idea if any of those are upsets. Jack Jenkins is going to show up. And this guy, I just went to some of the clubs and found the ones that were most expensive and listed for loan. That's how I do things when I don't have a scouting network or team. Okay. Money's good. I mean, look at that guy. That was, I mean, talk about like, hey, new manager comes in. I'm getting up there in age. Into contract coming up. He's probably going to get stolen. Do we have an extension? Nope. Whoop. Wrong button. I'm going to say you were superb for the goal. Way to go, mate. Now go to the bench. Okay, so we got to make some changes for the next game. I think, oh gosh. I hate when it does that. Oh, the 10th round is next too. Next time, my friends, we're getting into the meat. I don't think it makes sense to show you PSG because, I mean, everybody wants to see, you know, Mbappe and Neymar, but they're going to just absolutely destroy us. So I think next episode, we'll do Lyon and whoever we get from the French Cup 10th round. Let's go find that out. Good things happen when you put players at the top of the scouting list. In case any of these names ring a bell for you, you can pause and go back. But Curtis Jones looks to be a treat. I could be wrong, but like it looks like he's got some potential. Inverted winger would be in the top of our. So I'm like, do we wait? He can't tackle, so that's not great. But like, do we wait until 6 days has gone by? Because like we also risk him disappearing, right, from the market. I feel like in situations like this, if I send a scout, if we're going a little bit of realism here, if I send a scout and they're like, this kid looks good, everything we saw on television, yep, still pretty good, yep. It's like, we're trying to freaking not lose every game and get relegated. I think we go for it. Let's do the risk. Let's take the risk and do it at the same time. Oh no, they're not gonna let us. No! Why? Why can't I offer more money? Hold the phone. Is it because of our wage structure? Like in terms of... like highest basic wage that we're allowed, or I don't know. Okay, let's go back to what we're doing here. Let's go find good old Curtis. And again, maybe I should pump the brakes a little bit and go look at some of these other players, because we could just like buy them that we're scouting. You know, some of these are like, I was thinking loans. Yeah, hey, can we borrow you, right? Like, this guy's pretty versatile, would add some depth, good mentals, but not great physically now that we've gotten to look at him. But if it's not gonna let me, why? So, like, could we okay, they want essentially a mix of, they want 20 grand. Can I add 7 grand a week is what? 30 grand? We probably don't have the money to do that now, do we? 30 grand a month? It would be close on the budget. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that and look at some of these other players when I got more time. But let me go find out who we're playing from our next game standpoint. All right, here we go. Draw. There's too many options. Let's just draw the teams, and we get Havre AC from Ligue 2. Okay, that's got to be a positive draw, right? Except, are they at the top? They are at the top! Oh no! It's a preview of a potential... I mean, how far ahead are they? Okay, so they could get into, you know, promotion playoff battle, but or they could just be, this is the quality that's coming up. It's a battle, my friends. The board want us to get to the 11th round. They are expecting us to win, which, again, you would argue, right? Like, we should be able to beat, you know, this wage budget. But, you know, the team's not been able to do that thus far. I'm going to go look at our scouting situation, some of those players, and try and make a decision to see how we could sweeten the pot. If we want Curtis Jones, would you get Curtis Jones, or would you go for a transfer? My thought was like, we've already got 3 of our 5 loans. Let's go get, if we can, 2 stud loans. Like, rescue our bacon from the pan, right? These guys, not impressive. I don't know how I landed on this guy, but he's a definitive, like, we might as well, like, it's good. Terminate the trial, right? Jack Jenkins, you could argue, for the betterment of the club, you could... He's on $8.25 a week. I guess they only want him on loan. Could we just buy him? Yeah, I'm not saying he's outstanding, but like, you know, if that becomes a 4th and 5th star, it might be like, maybe that helps long term. It's interesting without having, because now I gotta wait for people to apply to become scouts. Anyway, all stuff going on in my head. Hit the like button, my friends. New series, tell a friend. See you next time.